Spomb have got 3 new lines designed specifically for baiting up, but each of them have their own slight nuances, so I'm going to tell you about them right now. So first up is the new X Pro braid. Now this braid is an 8+1 braid, which basically means it's going to travel through the guides really smoothly with minimal friction. This braid is 24 pounds breaking strain, it's 0.18. Now that's quite a standard diameter for spodding braids, but because it's that 8+1, it means it's really smooth. It's smoother than most other spodding braids on the market, which means that it's going to perform a lot better. Being a 0.18 diameter, 24 pounds breaking strain, it's a robust braid. It's going to last a long time. It's your everyday Spomb braid. It will do most things that you need it to do. It will cast big distances if that's required, and equally it will put up with the rigours of day-to-day spomming. Next up is the XD Pro braid. XD is for extra distance. This is a 0.14 16-pound breaking strain, so it's a really thin line, and this is for absolute maximum range distance spodding. This isn't your average day-to-day Spomb braid. This is for those exceptional circumstances where you might be going to a new venue that you know that you're going to have to fish at maximum range. Maybe you're in competitions where fishing the ultimate distance is what you need to succeed. These are the instances where you're going to need this XD braid. It's really thin, it flies like an absolute dream. You cannot hear it going through the rings, and it will put extra yards on your spomming. It is worth noting that the XD braid is for ultimate distance casting. It is like the F1 car of distance casting. It has got one job and one job only, and that is to go ridiculously far. But it's not your daily run around. It's not going to pick up the kids. It's not going to be the thing that you're in every single day. That is the X Pro braid. But with this XD braid, if you want to cast maximum distance, get in that F1 car, get the XD braid. And finally, the X Pro Mono. I believe mono is massively underused for spomming, and it certainly has its place in my fishing. Reasons being is there's not nearly the dramas with spodding with mono as there is with braid. You don't get the same number of wind knots, you get much less bow in the line when you're casting, and when you're using a mono, you're actually building a more rounded area. When you're spodding with a braid, you're spodding effectively in a line. You will not get the round spot. You might get a tighter area of bait, but you will not have a round ground sheet area of bait. Whereas with the mono, because you've got stretch, sometimes it's going to stretch a little bit further and a little bit shorter, so you're going to build a really nice area around your rigs. And like I say, if you're fishing in windy conditions, it is so much less dramas, and that's why I've always got a spool of it with me. The other brilliant thing about the X Pro Mono is the price. It is just £7.99 to fill up your spool with a perfect line for spodding. So that is the 3 new lines from Spomb. Each of them have their own specific uses, but I'm confident that in those lines, one of them will be perfect for the fishing that you're doing.